Whoa! What's going on? How's this happened? Today we're going to have a look at Google Stadia, or Stadia, or Stadia, or Stadia. I think it's actually called Stadia. We'll call it Stadia. It's a bit easier. Google Stadia is another attempt by Google to enter the game industry. They do have the Play Store. They do have games on there. Most of them are terrible, but there are one or two good ones. So what is Stadia? When you buy Stadia, you get a controller and a Chromecast. And you pay Google for your games, or you pay a subscription and stream your games that way. The idea behind Stadia is that you are able to access a wide variety of games without the need to own a console. Consoles are cheap, yes, I know. You can currently get a Wii from Computer Exchange for £25. I've been asked on a number of occasions what I think of Stadia, and my response is,
it's crap.
But rather than me just telling you it's crap, I'm going to explain why it's so terrible. In order to stream your games over the internet, you will need a minimum of a 35 Mbps connection for full 4K streaming.
That's not unreasonable in this day and age to have a connection of that speed.
And you will need a 10 meg connection for 720p streaming, which Google say is the equivalent of the Nintendo Switch. You with me so far? Good. Billy bonus, with Stadia, you can use a Google Pixel phone in order to stream, and you can connect, or rather pair, the Stadia controller with your Pixel phone. Great stuff. You can do it on other Android devices, not like, say, Steam. So how much does Stadia cost? Well, it's £119. Just to put that into perspective, you can get a second-hand PS4, if you're lucky, or Xbox One, the original version, for around the same price. With that, you can buy very cheap games. Not necessarily the
AAA
titles that you get on the Stadia, but you will get some decent titles for next to nothing. One of the advantages of the Xbox Live subscription now is the fact that you can pay a little bit more and get access to a huge library of games. One of the other benefits of that is you get access to new Microsoft titles straight away at no extra cost. I know what you're thinking. If you want to play on your Xbox, you can't really play on your Xbox on your phone unless you're on the same Wi-Fi connection. And you could take Stadia to someone else's house, that kind of thing, but you can't. Well, you can, but you need to reconfigure your Chromecast so that you can use your own account on your friend's Chromecast. Whereas you use a PS4 or an Xbox One, you can turn up at your mate's house, sign in to Xbox Live or PS Plus, and you usually can get a hold of your progress in games as it's stored in the cloud. Okay, so I may have been fairly negative so far, but what we will do is have a look at the games that are available at launch. We originally had a lineup of 12 announced by Google, but they have since added a further 10. Some are saying it is because they've panicked, as they don't expect it to sell quite as well as they anticipated, or quite as well as they told their shareholders it would. Let's have a look at what titles are available. We've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Destiny 2, Guilt, Just Dance 2020 for all you hardcore gamers, Kine or Kine, Mortal Kombat 11, Red Dead Redemption 2, just launched for the PC if you have been paying attention, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Samurai Showdown, Thumper, and Tomb Raider. That's 3 Tomb Raider games. That's like, yeah, that's a lot. But now they have updated their launch lineup, and you can also play Attack on Titan Final Battle 2, Farming Simulator 2019, Final Fantasy 15, Football Manager 2020. Of all the games you want to stream, Football Manager 2020, what? Grid 2019, Metro Exodus, NBA 2K20, Rage 2, Trials Rising, Wolfenstein Youngblood. Now if there's any of those games you want to play, most of them are available on the PC. You will probably save yourself a lot of money, even with a very basic build for around £119. Those of you who've been watching my channel will realise that out of a Core 2 quad paired with a decent graphics card, you can get some really decent titles to run. Right, I've told you a bit about it, but now you probably want to know why I think it's crap. Well, other than the fact that you can actually buy a console, and if you pay a subscription for something on a console, you get a much more wide variety of available games of all different genres, not just Tomb Raider games. Something that Google are going to have to compete with is Nvidia's GeForce Now, which, if you've not used it, is awesome. What you get with that is any games you've got in your Steam library. Also supports Uplay and Origin. I think it might support Epic Games. I can't. Oh no, it does actually. It does support Epic Games. So you can stream those at like ridiculous quality from their servers. So not even on your own hardware, which is awesome. Yeah, quite simply, everything that Stadia offers, GeForce Now offers more. You do admittedly need to own the games that you want to play, but let's face it, who really wants to like chuck a load of money at a subscription and not really own anything? It's not necessarily for me. I mean, admittedly, I have like Netflix, things like that, but that's just because that's throwaway entertainment. But games are not throwaway entertainment. It's one of the fine arts of the modern day. I guess in summary, if you are going to get it, then I probably won't be able to change your mind. If you do get it though, don't be disappointed, because I did warn you. Right, that's enough negativity from me. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you get notified when I upload my videos. I'll see you in the next video.